Hello again, this is Tyson with Ecola, and dealing with pests can be stressful and even a little embarrassing, even when there's no reason to be embarrassed at all. You might wonder or hope that they'll go away on their own. If you're kind enough to provide termites with a warm place to stay and all the wood they can eat, why would they ever leave? The truth is that they won't. Not on their own anyway. So, here are the things you can expect during a pest inspection to help make it not so intimidating. So now I'm dressed for the inspection, and I'll go through exactly what should happen during an inspection. When you set an appointment with a leading pest control company, like Ecola, a licensed inspector visits your home and does a complete check of the property to locate any termite infestations. They're going to be checking for insulation, leaks. If your plumbing goes through the attic, they're going to make sure if anything stands out, any sort of leak or wet spots, they will let you know. They're also going to check underneath your house and see if there's any leaking spigots or toilets, loose toilets, any drips going on in your toilet. Anything that has moisture or water constantly flowing through it is prone to subterranean termites. That moisture draws those subterranean termites. While they're there, they're also going to describe what treatment options they have, prices, warranties. So, how long should this take? It all depends on how large your home is, also the number of infestations you have. If you have more than one termite there, they're actually going to need to make maybe a couple different attack plans or termite treatment plans for you. All this should be able to take place within about 2 hours. What would make it much easier for the inspector is if you have storage, you're going to want to either take the storage out if it's a small area so that inspector can actually see the areas that are kind of hidden. If you have access points like to the sub area, you're going to want to make sure if there's anything on top of that sub area access, go ahead and pull it out. If you have a attic access that's in a closet, you might want to either cover your clothes so the insulation might not fall on the clothes or dirt, debris. Some people have rodents in their attics, and if you get rodent droppings falling from that attic access, you want to make sure your clothes are covered and protected. So with that thorough termite inspection, you're going to want to make sure that your inspector does not show up and start trying to light up spaces with the cell phone. Make sure they've got a good flashlight. Make sure they're going in all the areas, the attic, the sub area. If you have any other nooks and crannies that somebody can fit in, make sure that they're hitting all the areas. They're also going to provide you with an inspection report. And if you happen to get multiple inspections, just compare the reports, see if they're somewhat close, and then from there, just make sure you're getting your termite work done as soon as you can. Okay, so if and when the inspector does find something, you're going to want to find out if it is the drywood termite or subterranean termite, because if you have subterranean termites, make sure somebody's not giving you a proposal for a fumigation, because fumigation is not labeled for and it will not take care of subterranean termites. So make sure you know the difference between the drywood and subterranean termite. So once you've identified what kind of termite you have, you're going to want to know how many termite infestations you have. If you have multiple areas in your house that have the termites identified in that area, it might be more cost efficient for you to do a full structure treatment. However, if you only have one or two or a minimal amount of infestations, it might be better or more cost-friendly for you to do a localized treatment. But you're going to want to make sure you have a great inspection so you can identify if you have a bunch of infestations or a small enough amount that you can do a local treatment. So another option is a virtual inspection, which is more of an identification. If you can send us or your inspector a photo or a video, briefly describe what you're seeing, and we can tell you over the phone if we can identify that insect or termite for you, and you can decide then if you're ready for a full inspection and go from there. So that's what you can expect to happen during a home inspection for termites. If your inspector does not find anything, you're in luck, but it is always good to use preventative measures. Consider scheduling regular inspections to stay ahead of problems and find them quickly to save costs. If you're looking for advice about how to find a reputable pest control company, we have a video about that as well. But if you're in the Southern California area, of course, we'd love it if you would call us here at Ecola. So again, guys, thank you for watching. I'm Tyson with Ecola, and if you like this video, got some good information, please like it, share it, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.